Hey everyone, this is Tim from Your 6 Studios. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix the sound not working on your PlayStation 4. Coming up next on Your 6 Studios. So you're using your PlayStation 4 and you're not getting any sound. This can be quite frustrating dealing with. In this video today I have 5 tips and more on how to possibly fix this issue. Now let's go ahead and move on to tip number 1. And that is your HDMI cable. HDMI carries sound, so if there's an issue with your HDMI cable, you may not be getting the correct sound on your TV. So to remedy this, what we could do is switch out our HDMI cable on our PlayStation 4. We can go ahead and plug our HDMI cable into a different HDMI input on the back of our TV. So if we're on HDMI input 1, go ahead and move it over to like HDMI input number 2 or 3. And this could quite possibly fix your problem. Otherwise, a nice little trick that I have is, without replacing the cable, what you could do is flip the cable around the TV end, put that into your PlayStation 4, and then put the PlayStation 4 HDMI end into your TV. And that might help you out with your no sound issues as well. Okay, so now that we got the HDMI cable all set up, make sure with your headset that you have the volume all the way up. On this headset right here, you can see it's a dial. And sometimes I accidentally touch this dial and turn it all the way down, causing no sound to come through my headset when I turn it on. Now, if I don't remember touching this dial when I turn on my headset, I'll think my headset is just powered off. So go ahead and double check your headset, double check your TV to make sure it's not muted or the volume isn't set to like 1 or 0 to the point where you cannot hear it. So our HDMI cable's good. Our TV volume and our headset volume are good. Let's jump over to my PlayStation 4 right now to make sure we have the correct output settings and our HDMI cable selected for the sound source. So we are now on our PlayStation 4. The first thing we want to check is to make sure we have the sound and devices setting to all audio if we're using a headset, and this may be the reason you're getting no sound through your headset. So let's go ahead and press and hold down the PlayStation button on our controller and pop open the quick menu, then scroll all the way up on the left hand side to sound/devices. Now go over to output to headphones and make sure it's on all audio. If you have it just selected to chat audio, you may only be getting the game audio through your television, and all the chat audio will be sent to your headset only. So if you have it selected to all audio, the game audio and the party chat audio will be sent to your headphones. Now let's go ahead and back out of this menu and go to the PlayStation 4 home screen. Now let's scroll all the way over to the right to settings and select this. Then go down to devices. Then go down to audio devices. And this is where we want to go ahead and check our output device. Our input device will be our microphone. So I have my USB headset, the Afterglow AG9 Plus wireless headset selected for my microphone. Now let's go to output, and this will be either your TV or your headset. So let's go ahead and select this. So we have 2 options. Our TV, if we want to go ahead and get the audio through our TV, we have to make sure this is selected right here. Then the first option right here is my wireless headset, and you can see it's check marked right next to it. So make sure this is on the correct setting that you want the audio to come through, otherwise it will not work. So I want the audio to come through my headset, so I have that selected for the both of them. And right here, switch output device automatically. If you unplug your headset, it will switch back over to the default TV as your output. And then when you plug in your headset, it will automatically switch over the device as your output device. So if you do not have this selected when you plug in a headset, it will still play through your TV. Now let's go back again and go back to the main settings screen. Now let's scroll down to sound and devices. Select this option. Now go down to audio output settings. Select this option. Now if you are using an HDMI cable, make sure HDMI out is selected under this option. So for me, I have the digital out, optical, and the HDMI out. Make sure HDMI is selected, otherwise you may not be getting any sound through your PlayStation 4. Now back at the home settings menu, if we go down to System Software Update, make sure your PlayStation 4 system software is up to date. And if you have anything to download, go ahead and do that and install it on your PlayStation 4 right now. Now let's go back to the main settings menu once again, and then scroll down to initialization. Now under this setting, we can go ahead and restore the default settings on our PlayStation 4. So any kind of sound and screen settings will be restored to the default values on the PlayStation 4, just like it was the first time you used your PlayStation. I want you to carefully read through this list and see everything that will be reset when you do this. Your login credentials with your PlayStation 4, you will need to know your email and your password to log back into your account. Also, you're going to be kicked off your Wi-Fi and you'll have to re-enter that in. So this will restore all the default settings on your PlayStation 4, but your game data and your games will still be on your PlayStation. This is more of a last resort to see if your sound issues will work on your PlayStation 4. Now, if we go back to the initialization screen and then go down to Initialize PlayStation 4, you can completely reinstall the PlayStation 4 system software and make the PlayStation just like it was the first time you bought it, with no game data. Any kind of data on the PlayStation 4 is going to be completely deleted, and this is 100% your last resort to see if this can fix the no sound issues on your PlayStation 4. So if this video did indeed help you out, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel down below for more PlayStation 4 tech help videos coming up next on Your 6 Studios.